So at this point now, I'd like to bring on Austin Cooper. I think Austin is going to talk to us a little bit first about our house newsletter and how our supporters can get the newsletter. Austin, thank you for being our managing editor of our new project, and maybe you can share a little bit about what we've been doing and how we think this will help the community.
Well, thank you, Denise, and good afternoon, everybody. As Denise just mentioned, I am the managing editor of the Our House DC newsletter, which is a new initiative that the Washington Informer recently began with an organization called the Center for Public Integrity, CPI. And the Center for Public Integrity, I think of them as a investigative think tank that examined inequality in housing, education, and those types of issues. So, as part of this partnership, we are publishing a bi-monthly newsletter. Our theme is Keeping Homes Black Owned in DC. And in this newsletter, we are going to be exploring the impact of gentrification on in DC in particular, but on black home ownership in Ward 7 and 8 in particular. It's a really great newsletter. In the most recent newsletter, which came out 2 weeks ago, our lead story was on the gentleman in Ward 7, Lovell Walls. And in that story, he explained, and many of our listeners and readers can relate to, uh, really, you have your home and you are all of a sudden bombarded with a series of calls, knocks on your doors, etc., to sell your home. Well, Lowell doesn't want to sell his home, and this home has been in his family for 90 years. And as he stated in the article, no matter how much they can offer him $1 million. He had no intention of selling his home. It is a part of generational wealth for the Walls family. That was our last newsletter. And in our next newsletter, which will come out on Monday, the 26th, we're going to be speaking to individuals at the Talbot Street development, Grandview Estate 2 on Talbot Street Southeast. And they have been experiencing, really, horrific challenges related to structural damage to their condos. They bought these homes in 2016, 2017, 2018, and all of a sudden they are experiencing major challenges, and we're going to explore and really tell their story.
I think that what I like about what we're doing, Austin, and what your focus is that we're letting people tell their stories. We hear a lot about the statistics, the numbers, all of that. But we don't really hear the stories of individuals who are impacted and actually how they've come through this and the decisions that they've made and why creating generational wealth is so important to them. So I just wanted to thank you for doing that and to let folks know that you can visit the WashingtonInformer.com website and sign up for the newsletter. We've been sending it to our regular subscribers, so we hope that when you get it, that you'll share it with other folks and build subscriptions from that. It's free. There's no cost. We just want you to get the information, digest it, use it, and share it. So with that, Austin, I'm going to turn it over to you and for your interview with Sasha Angus from MANA.